Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Elden Ring Guide. I'm sure many of you remember when I said that we were going to go explore the rest of the capital. And that's true, we are going to explore a little bit more of the capital. But, we're not going to go fight any bosses in the capital just yet. We'll do that in a hot moment. First we need to unlock this gate. That opens the gate below us. We then need to make a pretty, well, maybe not a difficult jump, but one that's a little weird. It's hard to judge. Then we need to come down here. And you're gonna wanna sneak. And you're gonna wanna defeat these two Leyendell Knights. I recommend luring them, like, over here. Defeat him. Grab the things. Then you're gonna want to head up. Defeat him. And now we're gonna wanna just open our inventory, see if we have any duplicates of anything. Which we do. You just get rid of that. Gonna want to come in here. You're gonna want to grab the armor set. And then you're gonna want to head this way. Grab that, obviously. And this is very important because you're going to want to grab this painting and this grace. And then we're going to go over to that summon sign we saw in the main hall. And we're going to go do that. Now, we actually do want to do this. It's very important. You can use whatever weapon you want. I'm using this right now, so I think it's good. Go. Nice job. You can now get the Raging Wolf set. And what you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to go back to Volcano Manor. And you're going to want to go speak to Patches and Bernal respectively for your rewards. So first you're going to want to go to Patches, speak to him.
Hello again. You hunted down Tragoth? Are you certain? No, it's quite all right. Fine work indeed. I'll give Tanith the news. Have some rest, by all means. Cheers for that.
Now you're going to want to go this way and speak to Bernal.
It's just as my noble brother says. I'm a complete fool. I can't believe I thought I could become a champion.
I had hoped you'd soon return. I have the reward from Lady Tanith. Take it. It's yours, by right. Let us tread the path of the recusant together, till we reach the miserable death that awaits us. You still...
Buy any skills you haven't already bought. Then you're going to want to go across and speak to Raya.
Oh, it's you. Forgive me. My mind never ceases to churn of late. Well, I know I can trust you. I saw something slithering in the pitch black of night. It entered the room next to this one and never came out. If I'm not mistaken, it took the form of a serpent, just like me. Does the Volcano Manor hide some secret that Lady Tanith has kept from me? I realize that I shouldn't impose, but if you discover anything, would you please share?
Tell her the dark side of Volcano Manor.
Really? Oh, so there was a secret after all. Oh my. Lady Tanith, my own mother, has deceived me. Was I not born by the grace of a king? What is this? I remember this scent distinctly. Funny, isn't it? I am certain of it. I was born inside this. It's a part of my birth, Mother. You have my gratitude. Thanks to you, I am no longer afraid. I want to know how I was born and met Lady Tanith. One day, I hope to call her mother once again. This time from the bottom of my heart. I want to one day.
Now you're going to want to go speak to Tanith.
If you follow this, it cannot come. She said that to you. I should have known something was wrong. The signs were clear enough. Well, Zarias has placed her trust in you. All the more reason I must tell you that some things are better left unknown. Besides, no one should be blamed for their heritage. Think about it. We are resisting the ways of the Erd Tree itself. What matters one's lineage in such a crisis? Zariah, that's something.
With that, you're going to want to rest to reload the area. Then you're going to go speak to Patches again.
Hello again. Sharper than you seem, aren't you? I was just holding on to it for you, you know. There you go. The reward for hunting Tragoth. All yours. Strike.
Now that you've done all of this, you're going to want to go outside. And you're going to see you're at this section of Mount Gelmir, and you're going to see that little ridge. This is like an alternate way of getting to Volcano Manor, assuming you didn't progress Raya's quest. And I'm actually going to show you how to do that. So we actually need to go all the way back to the Road of Iniquity. Of Iniquity, I think is what it said. And we need to go along the side. Here is a chariot with a interesting item in it. Open it up and grab the Great Stars. This is a unique item that for each time you hit somebody with the weapon, you get 1% of your HP back. It is a great hammer. Pretty even stats overall. It's okay. It's a decent hammer. Over here, we're at the Blood Ruins. You're going to want to take this thing out. Might want to swap this to Lance since we're on horseback for this. Once you take it out, yoink the loot. Leave it alone. And you're going to want to come here to this little stairway. Swap this out for that. Go under. And you're going to fight one of these sanguine nobles that we saw in Mogwin Palace. So you're going to want to just get your ash right off. There we go. And in these ruins is the Bloody Helix. It's a dexterity arcane weapon with high blood loss buildup on it. It doesn't really fit well with our build at all, so we're not really going to bother too much with it, but I recommend picking it up because it's one of the few heavy thrusting swords you'll have picked up by now, and it's one of the few you can actually, well, it's just a weapon with an interesting moveset that you can test out as well. So now we're going to want to head out of here. We're going to follow this path. You're going to want to make a right here. Cross the bridge here. So you're going to want to run through here. Just ignore everything, just run right past it. And you're going to want to go all the way to those little shacks over there. Here you meet Anastasia, the Tarnished Eater. And you're going to want to take her out. Charge star 2. Take her out. Grab the Golden Vow and the Sacred Butchering Knife. Go up here. Grab that Stone Sword key. Now you're going to want to head back to this ladder here. And just quickly go up it. Just hold B as you go up in order to ascend the ladder quicker. Now you made it here, you're going to want to turn around. Grab this grace. Gonna want to grab all these runes. Then you're going to want to head up here to this chair. Kill the wolf next to it. Pick up the Somber Stone 6. Just going to kind of want to run through here. You're going to want to come to this bridge. And you're going to want to run across it here. Here you'll see one of these dudes. Defeat him. Gives you a free refill on your Estus. You're going to want to pick these up. You're going to drop down. You're going to want to climb up. You're going to be doing a lot of ladder climbing, so just be prepared for that. Now you're going to want to climb this ladder. There you'll see a merchant.
Welcome. Dear cat, welcome. Please, I'm hungry.
Here you can buy another stone sword key. And this Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 2, and that's really all you'll need. If you like great bows and great arrows, then I guess you could use that, but we haven't really picked any up, and I don't really think there are that many great bows or great arrows that are really worth it right now. We'll get one if there's one that we think is worth it. So we're going to want to come up here. Then you're going to want to go to the left. Just run past all these guys. And you're going to want to yoink that side of Grace. Now we're going to go use the boost pad. First, we're actually going to rest to recharge our flask. Pop your physic. Run up there. There's a full-grown falling star beast. So run to the side. Pop it. Run. Go up to the front and get a riposte. Jumping our heavy. 2 jumping heavies. Roll away. Run forward. Roll that. Jumping heavy. Heal. Ash of War. Riposte. If you could get a charging heavy before you do the riposte, but we couldn't there, so... Heal. Run to the side. Run up here. Get right up behind him. Charge R2. That you get yourself a bunch of free upgrade mats and a free weapon. Then you're going to want to come up here to this thing for more starlight shards. And once you do that, you're going to want to come over here, and you might remember this little ridge. And that right there is Volcano Manor. So this is like another way to get to Volcano Manor if you didn't progress Raya's quest at the beginning, where you get like a free teleport ride. This is just another way to get there, assuming you didn't do that. So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go along the side here. Gonna grab this map here. And we're gonna grab this side of Grace. Don't ask me how I avoided that. That was pure luck. Now that we're here, you're gonna want to level. Anything kind of goes, but get your dexterity to 30 is gonna be your priority. Get like both of your damage-based stats to 30. Now you can pretty much do whatever. We're going to go over to this minor Erdtree, and unlike the others, this one does not have a Erdtree avatar. This one has an ulcerated tree spirit, you know, those things that we fought in the little dungeons. But yeah. We're going to fight one of these, but in the open now. So make sure you pop that. Pop that. Gonna run up on him. Bad timing there. Bad timing. We missed, so that's okay. Olga just did some big damage there. Run up on him. Roll in. Run in. Charge R2. Refill your blue. Jumping heavy. Once he does this, you're going to want to get a riposte if you can. I couldn't get it off because he was just awkwardly positioned. Back away. Jumping heavy. Once you've done that, you'll get 1800 runes, the Leaden Heart tier, and the Cerulean Hidden tier. Cerulean Hidden tier is going to be pretty useful, honestly. The reason why is because it basically gives you infinite FP for 15 seconds. So that sounds very useful for a mage build. Why is that useful for us? Well, that's useful for us because it basically means we can summon any summon, and it will cost no FP. So even on... And it means we can use Ashes of War, like Dragon Halberd, like Spitting Slash, infinitely with no FP cost. Now that we've done all of that, we're now pretty much ready to go back to Primeval Sorcerer's Reserve. So why are we coming here? Well, that's because we actually want to go to the hero's grave that's just right across the way. And with all of these upgrade materials we've picked up, we can now get a second weapon to plus 18. Because of all this exploring we've done. So that means we could get pretty much any other weapon to plus 18 now. So that includes weapons like the quality longsword that I talked about before. We could upgrade the Banished Knight's halberd. We could upgrade a shield, maybe, because you can upgrade shields, and upgrading shields does have a benefit of increasing your guard boost. And that right there is why we came to the Gelmir's Hero's Grave, is because the Beast Eye Quivering, that means there's Deathroot in here. And that's going to be super important for us. So we're just going to want to run. Run past these dudes. Keep running. Make an emergency right. Now you're going to wait for that thing to come up. Run across. Run down. Just keep running. Jump right. Keep running. Make a left. Grab the Grave Glovewort 7. Just kill this dude. Now, one thing you can do is we came here for some brief reprieve. Now, this is technically the way to progress the dungeon. However, there's something else you can do as well. You can run. You can go into the lava. And you can backstep through here. And just keep going. Come in here, grab a Grave Glovewort 7. Now, you could go down, but we're not going to do that. We instead want to go across the way this way. We're going to want to come in here. Going to want to open this. And in here is the Ringed Finger. Now, this is a hammer weapon. And I'm just going to show you it, because it looks kind of funny. Where is it? Ah, yes, here it is. And you basically just swing around a weapon that looks like a finger. And this, just to show you, is its Ash of War. So it's a very silly looking weapon. You can't infuse it. You can't change it. It's a somber weapon, so you can't really do much with it. But, I mean, hey, it looks silly. It's a strength weapon, and it looks kind of silly. It's kind of funny. So now we're going to want to go all the way over to that drop-down point that we saw earlier. Drop down. Drop down here. And with that, you just skipped like 90% of the dungeon. Now, you might think normally, oh, that's a good thing. Well, this time it's actually not a good thing at all. What we're actually going to want to do is we're going to want to wait for this thing to come around. We're going to want to jump on its back. We're going to want it to carry us all the way back to the beginning. Wait for it to turn around. Back off. Grab this. And now you're going to want to drop down here Okay, normally you wouldn't do that, but now I'll show you like the main way to progress the area. Since I've kind of messed around a bit, I'll show you the main way you progress. So, that was the side path that you can use to skip a lot of the dungeon. And you get yourself a funny weapon. But there is another path to complete the dungeon. And you're going to want to run, again, take the same path that we took earlier. Jump over these dudes. Jump, make a right. Kill him. Jump out. Keep running. Make a left here because we were a bit late. Wait. Go out. Make a right here. Wait for it to die. Wait for it to come through. Just run. Jump and make a left. And now you're going to want to go this way, but be careful. Because there's this dude. And you're going to want to kill him. Kill him. Pick up all these ghost gloveworts. Or grave gloveworts, rather. Then you're gonna wanna go up here. Make sure you crouch, though. Run past. Pick up this, which is a Ghost Glovewort 7. Wait for that to leave. Run through. Spray it down, so that way it won't breathe fire anymore. And you're going to want to head in here. Grab this. And then just run back. Now you're going to want to wait for this to come through. Run down. And right. Run past. You're going to want to drop down here. Very carefully. If you do fall down and like die, then you can like use the quit up trick, or you can just follow that guide again. You're gonna want to come here. You're gonna want to get a quick little charged R2 on this dude. Kill him, and you get the full Bloodhound Knight set and the full Gelmir Knight set. You see why we wanted to come here? It was for a good reason. Then you're going to want to climb up this ladder. Grab these. And now you're actually on top of this. Which means we now gotta wait for the chariot to come back. Then you're gonna want to drop down onto its back. And it'll take you back this way. And it'll actually kick you into it faster. You do take a hefty chunk of damage, but I mean, hey, if it's faster, who cares, right? Then you can yoink your runes. And we can enter the dungeon proper. You're going to want to stick with the Dragon Halberd for this boss. As for summons, you can use whatever you want. Oga is fine. Since that's our highest level summon, we'll be using Oga. But honestly, any of them are good here. This is a boss you have fought before. Like many of the bosses so far. So now you can just come in here and summon Oga. kill the red wolf. And you'll get Bloodhound Night Flow, which is a very hyper-aggressive summon. That pairs very nicely with the Bloodhound's Fang weapon, if you're also playing hyper-aggressive. And with this, you're now good now. You've collected all the death root you can, so you're going to want to go back to the Bestial Sanctum. And we're going to want to turn in our death root to Garunk.
My thanks, tarnished. Death, my sin, should not be touched by the hand of man. I shall grant thee my cause. Feed me more.
So he gives us the Stone of Garunk. And now, we're going to pop all of our runes. Rest, and you're going to want to level your vigor here to 46. Then we're going to go back to Round Table. We actually have a couple things to do in Round Table. So first, we're going to go to this woman, and we're going to upgrade our Spirit Jellyfish to +8. You can also upgrade the Great Soldier Ashes as well, which is exactly what we're going to do. Both of these are solid summons, probably some of the best you can use for PvE. And she mentions that there's something you should know here, so I recommend activating that.
I need to warn you about something. A little while ago, someone started lurking in the wing on the opposite side of the round table. And I can hear, from all the way over there, the howling and wailing of spirits in fear of a curse. I can even hear the repulsive twisted malice in itself. A plethora of spirits in an unceasing cacophony. I can't even imagine. How much suffering inflicted to who knows how many souls. Not even the grafting caused anything like this to happen. You should keep your distance. I know you're strong, but please.
So with that, we're going to go investigate the left side of the hall. And you're right, this is where we go meet that NPC. But first, we're going to go speak to Gideon real quick. We're going to want to ask him about unlocated demigods.
There are 4 more demigods yet to be located. Nicola of the Halig Tree, the Unalloyed, his twin, Melania, the undefeated swordswoman, Luna Princess Rani, daughter to Renala, and the one only known as the Lord of Blood. Rani is said to have cast aside her great rune, so here at the Hold, we seek the whereabouts of the remaining 3 shard bearers. If you should learn anything of these matters, I'll trade your findings for a hidden treasure or a long-lost right, known only to me. We both desire to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. As such, I hope we are compelled to work together.
You're going to want to tell him about Mogwin Palace.
Oh, so that's where the so-called Lord of Blood was hiding himself, eh? A fitting little squat for that deluded maniac to bleat about the revival of his precious dynasty, while he turns our fellow tarnished into bloody fingers. Let him stay there. That way, his delusions will remain as they are, distant and unattainable. But perhaps it's worth looking into. If what I've heard is right, then maybe Ah, my apologies. Lost myself for a moment there. The information you shared is of great value. As promised, your reward. And it is a wondrous thing indeed. You are a true fellow. All I ask is that you remain constant.
That you're gonna want to leave him be. Turn in any bell bearings you have. And go speak to the Dung Eater.
Have you ever felt the curse? With your whole being, the pox upon life itself, feared and despised by all. The reviled blessing. Apparently not. You are but a lamb, a stranger to defilement, ignorant of your own ignorance. You no longer interest me. I've been long without peace. Don't spoil my quietude.
Speak to him again.
No. Wait. You have felt the curse. I can smell it on you. Pox, yet tender. Apparently my seedbed is ripe and waiting. 'Twas a brief respite, I must say. Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital. I can kill you and defile your corpse. Then the pox will truly be your own. Go and unshackle my trapped in. I can kill in the pox.
Okay. Alright, there you've gotten yourself a little quest from the Dung Eater. However, you're not going to want to go underground just yet. Instead, you're going to want to go to the fortified manor. You're not going to go to the sewers for just a little bit. Enter here. What you're going to want to do in the fortified manor, which, if you haven't noticed, is sort of a weird copy of the Round Table Hold, is just kind of give a little bit of investigate around. Go in through here. Grab these. After you do that, you're gonna want to head out. And you're gonna want to go to the left side. Then you're gonna want to make a left. Ignore these things. Yoink the Stormhawk axe. And go up the elevator. So once you come up here, you're going to want to keep going. Grab this side of grace. You're going to want to defeat that golem by doing the old usual whacking your ankle strat. After you do that, you're going to want to run up and get a riposte. Kill him. Go to the right. To collect this Blessed Dew Talisman, you'll notice there's a portal right here. However, I'm just going to give you a spoiler alert. That tower, this thing, does not take you to anywhere you can go for the time being. Well, it does. It takes you to the isolated Divine Tower that's currently not on the map. So, you can't go to it, so I wouldn't worry about it. So now that we've done this, we're going to want to go back to the West Capital Rampart. And you're going to want to run past this gargoyle. Grab this thing. And then if you want, you can go under here. Come out here. Grab this smithing stone 6. Ignore the page. And just run right past the gargoyle. And you're going to want to run up here. And up on the right, you'll see a grave duelist. Just go beat him up. Crouch. Charged R2. Kill him. Pick up Ritual Shield. And you're gonna want to open the Colosseum. And here you can do duels. This is another Colosseum where you can do duels in PvP. And once again, you don't actually have to be here in order to do it. You can just open it up. And then you can access it from the Round Table Hold. And then you're going to want to come this way. And you'll see Brother Corrin and the Gold Mask.
Please, I implore you, continue. Continue your reflections, your rhythms. I must be the one to record them. What matters this issue of Radigan, really? The Erd Tree, heart of the Golden Order, lies before our very eyes. Why must these qualms come to you now? We were on the very cusp. Oh, was that you? Sorry, but I hardly noticed. I'm a little shaken since the Master ceased his movements. The Master's reflections had heightened as we neared the Erd Tree. While still a precise calculus, the rhythms grew increasingly wild until he simply ceased. Now the Master is facing quite the puzzle. The Golden Order is founded on the principle that Marika is the one true god. However, the name of Marika's second husband, King Consort Radigan, also appeared. Who exactly was Radigan? The Master is stumped. His finger has remained still ever since Radigan's name was discovered. Curse my mediocre mind. The Master only has me. And here I fail him. The Master, his finger, the Erd, why we were on the...
With that, you're going to want to leave him alone. And now you're going to want to go back. Go back to the West Capital Rampart. This time you're going to want to go down here. And backwards. Gonna want to jump up here. And now you're on the second floor, so now you can pick up all these items. Be careful not to fall, because then you'll have to do all that again. Pick up another rune arc. I'm in here. Go this way. Grab another seedbed curse. Then you're going to want to head through the main door where the two fingers usually are. You can grab the coated sword. This is a weapon very similar to the Cipher Pata, in which it scales purely off of faith and does pure holy damage, except this one is a straight sword. So, it's a different moveset. Now that we've done that, we're going to want to head out. You're going to want to head out the way you came. And you're going to want to climb the branch. I really just recommend running right past all these guys, because you're not really going to be able to fight them all. So you're going to come up here, go into the boss room. We're not going to summon for this fight, although you can. So you're going to want to run up to him, do that, rolling light, jump, heavy, roll, light, jump, roll, So the way you're going to want to do this is roll, light, roll, roll, Roll. Jump. Heavy. Stagger. Riposte. There he goes. He's gone. And you get your 4th talisman slot. Honestly, for your 4th, you can use whatever you'd like. Personally, I recommend Gold Scarab. At least for now, anyway. And for this, we can now level, so just level Vigor. And now you're going to want to go back to the Avenue balcony. And you're going to want to go down. Go left. Jump onto the rooftops. Go kill that scarab. Try not to get hit by these guys' grabs attacks. Run. Here. Grab the rune arc. Open the gates. Drop down. Going to want to come through here, and you're going to want to get the plunging attack on this boy. Kill him. Come up here. Light this side of grace. Then you're going to want to go after this guy right here. Riposte. Charged heavy. Light. Grab these. Back off. Kill him. Now you're gonna want to drop down. Kill him. Knock him down. Something I actually recommend you do, and it's drop down here. You're going to take a bit of a chunk of fall damage, but that's okay. Run to the back. Heal. Roll down. And now you see these big old lobsters. Just run past them. Just ignore them. Just keep running. Pick up another Somber Smithing Stone 7. Get yourself another Somber Smithing Stone 7. Keep running. Pick up these 7s. These normal Smithing Stone 7s. Be sure to grab this Moog Shackle. Just keep running. Go right. Make sure to grab this Site of Grace. Rest. 48 Vigor. Then you're going to want to go up this way. And just let it keep on going up. Then you're going to want to run to the right. Break through this wall. Break through the left wall. And kill this thing. Get the Haligdrake Talisman +1. Now you're going to want to come through here. You have a Golden Rune 11. Then you're going to want to pull this lever. This unlocks this door, but make sure you're crouching and make sure you look around. See that, dude? Make sure you use your ash. Kill him. Heal. Pop that. Open this gate. Grab that. Grab some of that fire grease. Grab the Somber Smithing Stone 6. Run back this way. Run back up here. Kill the omens. Come back here to rest. Then you're going to want to teleport back to the Leyendell Catacombs, Grace. The one that we saw down there at the bottom. Then you're going to want to go down them. Make a left here. Now this dungeon can be pretty confusing, so I'll just show you the way that I'm taking to complete it. We're just going to follow the main path. See this? We're gonna come in here. Grab it. Ghost Glovewort 6. Not bad, not bad. Come in here. You're gonna see all these dudes roasting alive. Let them blow up. Wait for that fire to go out. Run to the right. Don't go up yet, though. Run forward. Knock it down. Jump up on it. I messed it up there. Make sure you get up on it. Come up here. Sneak up on this omen. And make sure you use your Ash of War. Charged heavy. Kill him. Crucible Scale Talisman. Back away. Drop down. And come up here. Knock him down. Riposte. Kill him. Grave Glovewort 9. And you come back out here. Nothing here. But then you see there's a plant on that grave now. It's a Grave Glovewort 8. So now we want to head back up. The way we came. And now you might come here, and you'll see this. Some more loot. Another Grave Glovewort 8. Then you'll come around and you'll see an omen mourning its brother. Take him out. Take him out. Come out here again, and you'll notice that it's just a repeat. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go back. Like, way back. Make the right. And jump back on top. And you're going to notice there's nothing here. But now, there's this little opening you can go through. Drop down. Run to the end. You'll see a little thing here. And a lever that opens the door. You're going to want to head down. And now you can go fight the boss. I recommend popping your flask before going in. Kill him. And you will get the Lord of Blood's Exaltation Talisman. This is a very good talisman that will proc every single time you get a bleed proc, and it will increase your damage by 20%. That's, of course, a very strong talisman. But we're not running a bleed weapon or build right now, so it's not really useful to us right now, but it will be later on. And with that, you're going to want to go back to the underground roadside. And you're going to want to level your vigor again to 49. And now, you're going to want to make a left. Drop down here. Then you're going to want to go this way, but then immediately roll once you get through here. And then just run right past all these guys. Make sure you climb the ladder. Now, one thing you might want to do is to equip the Claymore and use its range attack to one-shot these dudes. And then you're going to want to swap back to the Bloodhound's Fang, I recommend. And then you're going to equip Fire Grease onto it. We messed up there. We were going to try to bait him out, but that just didn't work. Kill him. Grab the Lost Ashes of War. And you're going to want to open the jail.
Let me out. Let me out of here. I must eat more. Defile more. Everything that matters to you. For generations to come. I am the Dung Eater. A scourge upon the living. Who are you? I've been here long enough. I will kill again. And defile each corpse with care. Just to be sure that when they're reborn, they'll be cursed. Along with their children. And their children's children. For all time to come.
Gonna want to leave him be. Re-equip Dragon Halberd. Make the drop down. And just keep running. Gonna want to run back through here. Make sure you equip the lantern. Now be careful not to drop in any of these holes, so make sure you jump over them. Especially this one, because that's a super easy one to drop into. Grab these. And I recommend making the right. Jump over. Go down here. And you're going to have to fight 3 Omen in a row. So I recommend popping this. And then popping your Ash. Kill the Omen. Riposte. Charged R2. Riposte. Then you're going to want to climb up the ladder. Grab the loot. Open the gate. Then open the door. Now you're gonna come out and you're gonna come out here. And by the way, going down just leads you here. So you get some a grace mimic, and that's it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back out. And you're gonna wanna very carefully drop onto the platform below. Kill that thing, get another 6. Get the string, warming stone, and then you're just going to want to run past all these dudes. Thing you're going to want to do is come here. You're going to want to ignore what's down there. You're just going to want to run past, grab the preserving bulbuses, and go this way. Just run past all these things. Do not bother fighting them. They're not worth it. Heal up. Use your ash. Riposte. Charged R2. Back off. Heal. Rolling R1. Another R1. Get the Omen Baron. Golden Centipede. Glass Shard. Then you're going to want to go up. You'll come out here, and then you're going to open this door, which is a shortcut back to the beginning. Now what you're going to want to do is, instead of going to go rest at it, you're going to want to go this way. Do that. And now you're just going to want to keep running. Drop down. Jump up. Run right past. Jump into this little tunnel. And go this way. Grab the golden rune. As you can see, we dropped down a hole because we weren't looking. So now we just need to run all the way back to where we were. Then you're going to want to come back up here. So always make sure you pay attention in these dungeons, because, especially the sewers, because they are not fun to traverse. So come back up here. Jump down. Jump back up. Run through. Jump in. Follow the path. Make sure you keep a firm eye on the ground so that way you don't fall through any holes. So jump over here. Kill the rat. Keep going. Come through here. Now this is the tunnel you want to drop down. Precisely because it has that dude. So you're going to kill him. And then here, you can unlock the shortcut back to the beginning of the area. Oh, heal up. And you're going to want to go this way. And to the left. Then you're going to want to roll down. Onto this. Down again. Going to yoink the ritual pot. And then you're going to want to head down. And now that we're at the bottom, you're going to want to equip, I recommend anyway, Moog Shackle. So Moog can be pretty tough. So what we're going to want to do, since stamina regen really isn't a concern, we're going to swap this out for this. And we're actually going to swap this out for this. And this can be our setup. So Moog Shackle works the same way as Margit Shackle does. And here you'll actually get a better demonstration of it now, since, pop this, pop that, roll into it, shackle to stun him, use your ash, stun, roll, or light. He has lots of delayed attacks, so you're going to want to avoid those. Back away from him when he does this little AoE. Heal up. Roll in. Stun him. Do this. Use the shackle again to get another big set of poise damage on him. Roll into him, rolling light, back away. So him pulling up his weapon out of the ground will actually do more damage. So you're going to want to back away from him when he does that. Don't try to go in for an opening. Get him down. Pop this. And the explosion on that is very wide, so you're going to want to be very wary of it. So yeah, that's the problem with weaving attacks in between, is the fact that if you weave attacks in between when he's not done with the combo, and you don't have a fast weapon, you're not going to be able to do it. Once you've done that, you will get the Blood Flame Talons. 100k runes, not bad. And here, you will also get the Erdtree's Favor +1. Which is a better version of the Erdtree's Favor we picked up all the way back at the beginning of the game. So it's just a straight up better version. Now we're going to want to level our vigor to 50. And now we're going to want to go back to Round Table Hold. And here we're going to swap out this for this. And then we can change this out for this. We can have this set up. Can also level up our summons some more. So we can level up each of these to +8, and then we can level whichever one of these we like more to +9. So I'll just level this one up. And here she has some new dialogue.
I can't hear them anymore. The voices of the spirits cowering from the curse. I suppose the Dung-Eater must have left the round table. I just pray nothing ill comes of this.
With that, you're going to want to come here and upgrade your weapons, or weapons, whatever they may be. I recommend upgrading the Claymore to +22. Now that you have done all of this, you're gonna want to go back to Dragon Barrow, to Fort Faroth, and here you're gonna want to equip the pulley crossbow. We're actually going to change our armor set into the lighter thing that is like from all the trailers. So yep, now we look like the guy in all the promotion material. We don't even need that anymore. We're wearing lighter armor so much. So we're going to want to swap to we probably do want to have this equipped since we're in a later game area, and late game areas give lots of runes. So we're going to want to go this way. We're going to want to go behind the Erd tree. Drop down. We're going to want to head all the way back this way. Drop down here. You can fight the dragon if you want. We don't want to, so we're not going to. So we're just going to come over here. Grab this side of grace. And in your bolt collection, you're going to want to put the black key bolts. Jump in through here. Unequip Moog Shackle. Grab this Grace. Then you're going to come in. crouch, activate your black key bolts, and you're gonna want to try to apply Scarlet Rot to the bear. And you're gonna want to back off for quite a while. And you're gonna want to wait. Now, this is gonna take a while, but trust me, you're gonna want to wait for its health to decrease more. You can't rest or do anything, so honestly, we're just gonna, like, use the rest gesture and we're gonna wait. I'm gonna, like, mess around on my phone for a little bit, so you guys can do whatever you want. Excuse me. So as you can see, like, just look at how much damage that's doing. Oh, it looks like he is either moved out of range of the tick, or it is done taking damage. You've reapplied Rot, so now you can just back off. Back into the bushes. Just gonna wait. You're gonna have to do this quite a bit, so... I know, this is, like, very painful, and you might be wondering, why don't we just run past it? Well, that's because this bear will chase you, and it's super aggressive, so... We're just gonna wait. He also does just, like, a ton of damage, so we really just don't want to engage him. Alright. See what I mean? He just does massive damage to you. Yep. So you just want to apply Rot and back off. Since he's such low health, we'll just go ahead and start attacking him. And there, you can just take him out. Nice job there. So now we want to go this way. We're going to go pick up a super important talisman. We'll go talisman. This gives you an increase to your poise. So this armor only has 44 poise. While something like this, like our normal setup, has 71. So how do we offset that? Well, you're going to want to use this. And this will offset it by bringing our poise to 59. So it's not great, but it's okay. We won't be using it for this. Well, actually, yes, we will, because we need it. We are going to need it for this fight, so now we're going to head down. Be careful. Just drop down once, twice. Grab the golden runes, just run right past. Just keep going. Drop down once, drop down twice, 3 times. You're going to want to wait for his back to be turned. Then you're going to want to rev up on this dude. Knock him down. Riposte. Charged R2 again. Charged R2 again. Heal. Killed him. And there you can get the Flame Drake Talisman +2. This is the highest level. +2 versions of Elemental Talismans are the highest versions of those talismans you can get. So with that, we're now going to want to return back to the Erdtree Sanctuary. And we're gonna want to rest and level up. We can level just about anything we want. Personally, I recommend leveling either leveling your endurance, your strength, or your dexterity. Or if we have the spare runes, which it seems we do, we can just dump 2 points into vigor, which also works. Brings us to an even 1750. So once we've done that, we're going to want to go this way. Just going to head up. Or if you want to, like, just double up on all your poise, you can, like, where the scale, you could have this and this, and you can have 95 poise. So, Bull Goat Talisman, super strong. It's percentage based, so the higher the armor you're wearing, the more poise you will get. So we're going to use this. You're going to want to come up through here. Go to this chest here. Yoink the Erdtree bow. Then you're going to want to get up on these branches. I missed, so I messed it up, so we're going to have to go around again. Go back this way. Come up here. Go through here. And grab the Golden Order Principia. And then what you're going to want to do now is go to Mogwin Palace, and you're going to want to grind a little bit. honestly, anything will go here, so just, like, grind enough to get, like, 30k is what you're gonna want. So as a reminder, with the Gold Scarab, you get, like, 13k per time, so you only need to do this 3 times. So with this, you're now going to want to head over to Turtle, to the Church of Vows, and go speak to Muriel, the Turtle Pope. And you're going to turn in the Principia and the prayer books to him, as well as any scrolls or whatever you may have.
Greeting. Oh, very well. Heresy. All things can. Oh, very well. Heresy is.
Turn in all of these, and then you're gonna want to get the Law of Regression. So with this, it's about time we go over, so this gives you 6 intelligence, which gives you 15. And you're gonna need faith in order to cast a seal, so you need at least 10, so Commoner's Garb. And then we need to address the elephant in the room by getting a seal. Now we need to get ourselves a proper seal. So we need to get something like the Marika's Scar seal. And that's all that we can increase our intelligence with. And that brings it to 18. And with the Physic, that gives you plus 10 levels. That only gets you to 18. That, and you need 37 in order to wield it. We actually never went to go get the Faith Not tier. How did I completely forget to go do that? Okay, well... right, so now you're going to want to go get this thing called the Int Not tier, the Intelligence Not tier, which does the same thing as the Faith and Strength Not tier, but for intelligence. It gives you 10 free levels in those stats for 3 minutes. So it's temporary buff. And now you're going to want to go over to the Eastern Tableland Grace. So we're going to want to unequip all this. And we're going to go back to our normal build. So I actually recommend going with the Dragon Halberd setup. So we're just going to go with this, 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 and this, with Claw, Charge, Multi-Hit, and Spelldrake +1. With that, you're going to want to go over to the Divine Tower of Liurnia. Just down this way. Now the reason why we're trying to get 37 intelligence, now you could respec, But if you aren't really into just having to use 2 larval tiers to respec into an int character, and then hard swapping back to a having to use another larval tier to swap back, if you're not into that, hey, you're just like me then. And you want other ways to just increase your intelligence, so this is a great way to do that. So we're just going to activate this, which brings a fourth little cutscene. So with that done, you're going to want to head out this way. And be very careful when you come here, because there's this giant pit that leads to nothing. As you can see, we've turned the whole tower upside down. You're going to want to run past everything. Down, around, running attack, heal. Heal. As you'll notice, you just kind of got stun locked there. Like, there was just really nothing you could do about that. Once you get yourself kind of backed into a corner, there's just nothing you can really do about it. Oh, well, it means you now need to try again. So, will you just go in there? I'm sorry about that. They're just being awful, the dogs, right now. So we're going to come down here. Go through here. Go through here. You're going to want to come across. Kill him. Jump up. Ash. He'll teleport away. So roll down. Go this way. Grab your runes. Kill him. Yeah, what's up?
Are you in a class?
No.
Will you take it now?
Yeah, I can do that in just a minute. Alright, Joe. I'll be just a sec. So now that you're here, you're gonna want to carefully drop down onto this. Go this way. Drop down. Drop down again. And go down this little elevator. You'll be let out right here. And you'll want to go this way. And then you're going to want to open this door. came on through. And you're gonna grab this side of Grace. Alright, y'all. We've made some pretty decent progress. And next episode, we're gonna go over to that Divine Tower. Hope y'all have a nice one. And I'll see y'all in the next episode. See ya.